Okay, so there's this guy, and he's going hunting, and he stops by downtown to get some gas, and he sees his friend, and his friend says, "Hey, how's it going?" He goes, "Oh, I'm kind of short on cash, and I'm going to do some hunting to get some steaks in the fridge, get some meat in there." And he goes, "Hey, man, you mind if I go with you? And I got some shells on me too. We could share." He goes, "Fine." So on the way, they're driving, and he goes, "So you haven't got no work?" He's like, "Hey, well, I did this guy's fence, Charlie's fence, last month, but he hasn't paid me. I'm gonna go over there and see if he has that money." He goes, "Oh yeah, man, you did a real good job on that fence. You always do good work." So he goes up there, and they pull up front, and there's a donkey in the front. And he goes, "Oh man, that donkey looks bad shape. I remember he had him a long time ago when the kids were little. They used to play on him. It was probably about a long time." He goes, "Oh man, wait here. I'm gonna go in and talk to him." So it's a ranch, and he comes up to the farmhouse and knocks on the door. And that guy answers the door, and he says, "Hey man, how's it going? Come in, come in." And he goes, "Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while." And he goes, "Since you did that fence for me." And he says, "Hey man, you know what? As a matter of fact, it's not really a social call. I've been meaning to talk to you about that fence. You never paid me." He goes, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, and I never got the money for the fence. You're out of town when I finished it." He goes, "You know what, man? I opened some new land over here. I've been real busy out here. Uh, what do I owe you for that fence?" He goes, "Oh man, just give me 1,200. You know, I did the whole fence, the labor 1,200." He goes, "You know what, man? Because uh, I paid late. Here's 1,500." He goes, "No, no, I don't need that." He goes, "Man, I've known you since you were little. We've known each other, and you know it was my fault, and I'm doing pretty good. So don't worry about it, man. And you still charge me about half as much as what a contractor would have charged me. So 1,500's fine." So he takes the money, and he goes, "Hey, man, you want to make another couple hundred?" He goes, "Yeah, man. What do you need? Some work done?" He goes, "No, man. That mule out there, he's real sick, and I had him ever since I was little, and my kids were little, and they used to ride him and everything." And he goes, "Yeah, yeah, I remember." He goes, "But now he's old, man, and he needs to be put out of his misery, but I don't have the heart to do it. And I know you're a good hunter, and you'll do a clean shot, and just don't let him suffer, man. Please, man." And he goes, "All right, man." So he gives him the 200 bucks extra, and he says, "You know what, man? As a matter of fact, if you need more work, I just opened a new part of my ranch, and I got a lot of work for you out here if you need it, man." He's all, "Thanks, thanks, man." So they leave. He leaves, and he wants to play a trick on his friend. So he gets to the truck, and the the guy goes, "Hey, man, what happened? Did he pay you the money?" And the guy says, "No, man, he didn't pay me. He said I did a horrible job on the fence, and he says he's not going to pay." He goes, "What do you mean? You did a great job on that fence. Look at it. It's perfect." And he goes, "And so he doesn't want to pay me." He goes, "You know what I'm gonna do?" He goes, "What?" He goes, "You know that mule right there?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, I'm gonna shoot it because he didn't pay me." He goes, "Oh man, don't do that. He had that mule ever since he was little. His kids were little, and they used to play on it and everything." And so the guy goes, "Nah, I don't care, man. He didn't pay me. I'm gonna shoot it." So he takes aim with the shotgun, and boom, he shoots him, and the mule falls over, clean hit. He didn't suffer. And he's kind of thinking to himself, "Man, that's bad that I did that, but I put him out of his misery." And he goes, "I think I'm gonna let this guy in on the joke that I'm playing on him." And then all he hears two gunshots, boom, boom, and his friend says, "I got two of his prize cows. Let's get out of here."